Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. All right, guys. So this is for the fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sag. I have called in my spiritual council, which is my angels, spirit guides, ancestors, passed on loved ones, and I have also asked that any fire signs, spiritual council members, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, passed on loved ones that have a message particular that they want you to know about. I've asked that they put in their 2 cents worth. So, guys, like I explained to the air signs and earth signs, I have changed up how I'm going to do my readings to some extent. So what we have to start with is we have what your path right now, the main energies that are coming in. Okay, that's the first row. The second row is behind the scenes, what you do not know about as of this time, and is unseen. And then what we have on the bottom row is what is within your control, what you can change, what you can do about it, where you can make a decision to change about this situation. So this is within your control. Does that make sense? And guys, this is a pretty good reading. I looked over it a couple of times because I wanted to make sure that I understood what I was seeing, because when we start off with, we have Hagalaz. Hagalaz normally is something that's beyond your control that happens, that is, you learn something from it and it's better going forward. And in this instance, I feel like this is talking today about a spiritual awakening. Some of you are going to be coming into your gifts. And the reason why I say that is because then we have Burka, Earth Mother. It also has new beginnings, having something to do with, it can have something to do with your family or females, but I feel like it's saying that your gifts are coming in. Okay, so somebody in the earth signs on your path of destiny, you're having some more clarity come in on your spiritual awakening. You're going to see some things you have not seen before, or you're going to see something and you're going to understand it in a way you haven't never understood it before. Does that make sense? Okay, and it is on your path of destiny. It's a breakthrough in self-change. So something's going to happen that you have not seen before that you are now going to see and go, oh, I understand this now. And it's going to turn on a light bulb. And your spiritual counsel, I'm calling them spiritual counsel from now on. Your spiritual counsel is your angels, your ancestors, your passed on loved ones, your spirit guides, any spiritual help that you have that's in the ether, which is, on the other dimension, or the ones that are guiding you, even your personal guardian angels. Okay. So guys, if you feel like your ears have been ringing more, if you feel like you're getting that quiet little voice, or your ears, you're getting messages that you're suddenly understanding what they mean, that's what they're talking about here. So some fire signs are going to be going through during this eclipse system. They're telling me a lot of sudden understanding on a spiritual level. So your gifts are opening up. Guys, I would be so happy for that. When mine started coming in, I didn't quite understand it all at first. So if yours are coming in and you're suddenly seeing things that you went, wow, I never understood that before, but now I do. Or you see something and you go, oh, I know exactly what that means. Guys, there's a lot of people going through a spiritual awakening through the fire signs today. So this is a message for the fire signs. Okay, guys. So if like I said, this is talking about a spiritual awakening on your path of destiny. All right. And there he is, represents to me in this case, you are going through a doorway where, you got this breakthrough and you're having a lot of change. So as these main energies come in, starting from the beginning to the end, as these energies come in for the next week or two, you are not going to be the same person anymore. You have grown. You will understand more. Maybe you'll start understanding the signs and synchronicities a lot more clear than you did before, because this is also telling me a lot of clarity. Okay, you're going to have a better partnership with your spiritual help. This is totally a spiritual message today, guys. And what I thought was really neat after I pulled all the runes was we got 555. So if you start seeing the number 555, they're telling me it has significant meaning for you. Or if you've been seeing 555 and you go, oh, wow, this message is for you. Okay. Now, what you don't know about, what's behind the scenes. Guys, look how much movement there is. You've got life going forward in defense of whatever. Okay. Maybe some people are going, you what? You heard an angel? No, you didn't. And you say, yes, I did. Or you see a sign going down the highway and you go, oh, that's for me. Okay. And somebody says, you're crazy. You know what? Nah, you're not, guys. So as time goes by, okay, I would suggest Of course, this is not for everyone. This message isn't going to resonate for everyone. But Jera is fruits of your labor. So if you've been doing research, if you've been looking up your past history, if you've been looking up past ancestors, if you've been doing research on spirit guides, angels, ancestors, you're going to understand more. And see, again, we have more, look, guys, and we have movement. Ewas talks about life going forward too, maybe physical movement, and then we got Rado right behind it. So if you may decide to move, you may have a sudden urge to do something different, some kind of movement, guys. And it could be movement in your mind or in your spirit, on your spiritual side. You may get some kind of new messages that move you in a different direction, but it all has to do with your spiritual warrior journey. Okay, so guys, like I said, again, this is totally a spiritual type of message. All right, now this is what's going on behind the scenes, guys. Your spirit guides, angels, and your spiritual council is working really hard with you as your gifts open up for whatever kind of healer or spiritual guidance person you may become. Yeah, they're making me feel like your path of destiny is going to change as your spiritual gifts come in. And you see all this movement, guys? It's going to happen fast. And again, like I said, we've got 555 here, guys. So I feel like some of you are suddenly going to have your healing gifts come in. You're just going to have a total awakening on a level that you didn't think you would ever go through. And your spirit guides are going to be right there with you. Your spiritual council, I call them now. Okay? Now, behind the scenes, what's within your control, what you can do about it, how you can help yourself. Guys, look what we got here. First thing we have is somebody that does not have your best interest at heart. Laguz reverse is usually a female, but it can be a man who's in touch with his feminine side. Somebody's not going to agree with it. Guys, if I was you, I would just not listen to this person. Because only you know what you're feeling and seeing and thinking and hearing. Only you knows if in your mind, if you get a sudden thought that tells you to go a certain way, only you know if it's you or your spirit guides. And I think that this spiritual awakening here is going to tell you. You're going to know. So in some way, you're now going to know what you didn't know before, and your path is going to change. So some of you may be people that are coming into your healing gifts, to your psychic gifts. Some of you may feel called to now help a certain kind of people or learn something new, like maybe Reiki or tarot cards or runes or any kind of spiritual divination device. Some of you, I feel like, are going to suddenly want to discover or learn about or research something new. And the reason why I say that is because then we have Ewas here, and this is talking about or Algis, I'm sorry. Algis, you know, they say Algis is like a person standing there praying to God or asking for spiritual understanding, okay? I think you're going to ask for whatever it is that you don't know to be brought to you, because now we have Perth, which is secrets revealed. So that all goes along with this spiritual awakening, guys. Do you see that? Okay? And it is within your control, because it's up to you what you decide to do with it. But a lot of things that you did not know are going to hit, they're telling me are going to hit you like a ton of bricks. I think within, they're telling me 5 to 7 days, 6 days, I don't know. 5 and 6 keeps popping up. But maybe 5 and then 6 or 56 means something to somebody. Then we have Fihu, which has to do with your possessions, your money, so maybe some kind of prosperity coming into you if you listen to the advice of the spiritual council, okay? And having reverse Athila is telling me that this is something you know, again, this is where you didn't understand something and everything starts coming in, and it's unfamiliar to you. But at the same time, it's adding to your repertoire. Does that make sense? Because it's not within your normal foundation, not something that you already know. So guys, this is talking to me about a huge spiritual awakening for some earth signs out there. Guys, just pay attention to the messages, okay? I think this is an awesome message. Don't worry about the naysayers. You know, if you have somebody in your family that's one starch religious belief, or maybe you've got a sister or a friend or someone that doesn't believe in that nonsense, as they call it. That's what they're telling me, that nonsense. Guys, you know what you're feeling. So 555 is important, and someone's going to have some huge spiritual awakenings here coming up during this eclipse system. Now, I'm not sure if this is just for the the next coming week, or if it's more in reference to 555. However it resonates for you. Okay, guys, this is a wonderful message for someone that has been trying to figure out what their gifts are. Your gifts are going to be coming in, and you're going to be understanding them in a very clear way. That's what I'm hearing. Wow, that is amazing. 555, guys. I absolutely love that. Here, I'm going to give y'all one more look of what this looks like all together. Guys, this is a wonderful message. And on the end of it, you've got going through this doorway, your spiritual warrior journey, and adding to everything, to what you don't already know. Okay, guys? All right, so guys, that's what I got for you this morning. I don't have enough room on my phone to pull some tarot, but I'll do a separate message for the earth signs of just tarot. Okay, guys? I have to take some stuff off my phone. But so this is for the fire, or not the earth signs, I'm sorry, the fire signs. And I will pull a separate reading of the tarot cards to go with this message. It's just going to be uploaded